My name is Sophie Becerra, and you're watching SAC News. Pollution has been a rising contributor to several diseases worldwide. The increased emissions from industrialization poses a great risk to cancer. According to a study done by the IRC, there is about 10 million deaths caused by cancer each year. That's 1 in 6 deaths. It's crucial to understand factors that can impose higher rates developing cancer to protect and prevent individuals. Long-term exposure to chemicals including sulfur, carbon monoxide, lead, mercury, pesticides, and ammonia can induce the risk to developing cancer. Because the pollution is progressing, more individuals are at jeopardy, especially in locations that are high density like India. In such locations, the pollution is reaching a hazardous level, and there are dramatic shifts in cancer trends that correlate to pollution. I'm here with Dr. Gorton, who is here to elaborate more on this topic.
Being the third most polluted country in the world, India detects 1.6 million new cancer cases each year. Now, of course, not all of these new cancer cases are caused by the pollution in this environment, but there's a strong correlation between the two. Rivers in India have been found to contain exceeding amounts of heavy metals over the safe limit. Metals such as iron, lead, chromium, arsenic, and cadmium are some of these heavy metals. India's large population contributes to the vast amount of pollution in the country. There is not only pollution in the water, as the air quality is also poor. Pollution from diesel exhaust, industrial output, crop burning, and other man-made pollutants that contribute to cancer.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gorton. Now let's move on to our impacted individual, Ariel Klein.
I'm a resident of India. I moved here with my friends just a few years ago. One of my friends has had a particularly hard time adjusting, as there are mass chemical emissions like carbon and methane. My friend has always had a relatively balanced and healthy life, but over the past few years, her respiratory system has weakened and she has developed asthma, despite showing no family history. But this isn't even the worst of it. One of my co-workers, who's lived in India her whole life, has just been hospitalized for cancer. She lives in Delhi, one of the most populated and polluted cities in India. Like my friend, my coworker has always led a healthy life, but the synthetic environment has led a hard toll on her. This tragedy is unfortunately very common, as its environment is heavily strained by pollution, making India one of the most prevalent countries for cancer.
Thank you so much, Ariel, for sharing your story. Now back to you, Dr. Gorton.
As people are longer exposed to the poor conditions of this environment, their DNA can be changed. Modifications in the DNA can lead to mutations which can further lead to cancer. As people breathe in the polluted air, tiny particles can build up in their lungs. This can change the way their cells replicate, creating errors in their DNA.
Now we're moving back to Ariel Klein, who has more information about water pollution and their effects.
Other than the poor air quality, the water pollution that's full of chemicals and toxins makes it harmful for everyone. One hot summer, I went on a trip, and there were these water narrows and wetland-like lakes. Children were splashing and playing in the polluted, murky liquid. As they would splash, every few moments, a child would start coughing excessively or breathing heavily from either swallowing the water or breathing in too much of the dust particles. Since their children are taking in all those unnatural substances and being exposed to them so much, they might develop some type of cancer in their future. This cause and effect relationship of pollution and cancer can start developing from a young age and even as an adult.
Ariel and Dr. Gorton for bringing awareness and more information on this topic. Overall, industrialization increased toxic elements to be disposed in water, air, and land. Unfortunately, this act has caused several casualties around the globe. The increase in cancer cases are rooted in the rapid pollution crisis. This is SAC News, and thank you for watching.